In the previous class, we were discussing about inbreeding. In fact, I have told you the definition of inbreeding, right? What is inbreeding? The cross between a male and a female of same breed, whose parental generations, they have about 4 to 6 generations common together. So such generations, such a cross between a male and a female, whether it can be cows or buffaloes, whatever it is, fine, between a female and male of the same breed, whose generations are common, whose grandparents are common between 4 to 6 generations. The grandparents of female and the grandparents of male animal in a about 4 to 6 generations in pedigree, they have common ancestors within the 4 to 6 generations. If a cross is being made between such animals, it is known as inbreeding. What is known as inbreeding? Why do we do it? In order to get good yield as far as milk is concerned. Per lactation, more amount of milk is obtained. Right? Then, to get a good breed, the breed that is resistant from diseases, right? And the superior male will produce a good progeny, strong progeny, because it produces a good quality sperms. So such a cross is what is known as inbreeding, where the male and female have a common ancestors in a 4 to 6 generations. The advantages of inbreeding are, you get pure lines. What do you get here? Pure lines, right? Same breed will be continued, right? Same breed will be continued. The progeny of the same breed will continue. You can form pure lines. You study this terminology in genetics also, right? Pure lines are formed where the same breed is continued. Then, right? You get more yield as far as I told you, milk production is concerned or meat production is concerned. Fine, you get more yield, and the same breed, same race will be continued. Fine, and here the pure lines are their genome is retained. You can get that pure breed if you do inbreeding. The disadvantage of inbreeding is what we call as inbreeding depression. Very important terminology. They may ask you for one mark also. What is inbreeding depression? This is the disadvantage of inbreeding. What do you mean by that? Where what we call as the concept is known as inbreeding depression. What do you mean by this? Means to say that when you keep on continuing the inbreeding, the male and female of same breed within 4 to 6 generations, they are crossed, their generation again crossed, their generation again crossed, for generations together. If you are continuing inbreeding, that leads to inactivation of genes. Because there is no crossing over. We study these concepts in genetics also. Because of the same genes, same breeds, right? Same breeds, same genes. Like consanguineous marriages, you come across certain genetical disorders in consanguineous marriages. You study this in genetics chapter also. Inactivation of genes, right? Or silencing of gene circuits. That particular character for what you are looking for will not be expressed. That particular character only may not be expressed in the upcoming generations due to continuous inbreeding. The genes get inactivated. They become non-functional. Fine, and they will not be fit enough. Fine, because of the not overlapping or not crossing over of the new genes, because they are from the same breed, same common ancestors are there, same genes are there. So there will be no proper overlapping or crossing over. There will be no proper dominance or recessive conditions. Right? All these you study in the genetics chapter also. Inactivation of the genes are non-functional. So become non-functional. Such a disadvantage as depression. Why depression? Because the genes are not expressed phenotypically. The genes, the characters, what you are looking for, the quality which is desired, what you are looking for, are not expressed. Such a concept is what is known as inbreeding depression. It is a disadvantage of inbreeding. Right? Clear? Advantages are many. Only one disadvantage. What is that disadvantage? Inbreeding depression. Due to continuous inbreeding of the animals, the generations will have expression, will have a problem with the expression of the genes, may not be functional, those genes are not expressed, that particular character, what you are looking for, that particular trait will not be expressed, they may not be disease resistant, or they may not producing the milk. So such a concept, such a disadvantage, such a problem is what is termed as which occur due to inbreeding, is termed as inbreeding depression. Inbreeding depression. I hope it's clear. Now let's move on to the second type. What is the next? Outbreeding. 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 Right? In outbreeding, what do you mean by outbreeding? As it says, right? The cross made between superior male right, and superior female of the same breed, wherein this male and this male and this female don't have the common ancestors between how many generations? 4 to 6 generations. 4 to 6 generations. They don't have the common ancestors. Such a breeding is known as outbreeding. For example, in case of inbreeding, the cow of Kolar, the bull of Kolar are crossbred inbreeding, same breed, where they have common ancestors. Their grandfathers, great grandfathers are same, like consanguineous marriages. Whereas in case of outbreeding, to overcome the problem of inbreeding depression, to overcome the disadvantages of inbreeding, to have a better breed, to have a new breed, what we go for? We go for outbreeding. Why we call it outbreeding? Because the male and the female, they don't have common ancestors. This is from a different family. For understanding, I'm using this word family. This is from a different family, where the great grandfathers of this male and this female are not related, they are not common, they are not related, they are far from each other. Like for example, for understanding purpose, very simple concept. The cow of Kolar district is crossbred with the bull of Bangalore district or Tumkur district, where they don't have a common ancestors, but they are of same breed, Murrah or Mihansa or Siddhi of this, or Halikar of Kolar district with the Halikar of Tumkur district or Bangalore district, fine, are crossbred of the same breed, fine, where they don't have common ancestors for about 4 to 6 generations. Such a cross made between such a male and female is what is known as outbreeding. Opposite to inbreeding, where what is inbreeding? Cross between a superior male and superior female of the same breed. Correct. Till that definition, this is also correct. Holds good same. But what is here? Do not have common ancestors in outbreeding. Whereas in case of inbreeding, they have what? Yes, common ancestors, 4 to 6 generations. Right? Now I hope it's clear. Now, the cross between 4 to 6 generations of different breeds, unrelated breeds, it is also termed as outcrossing and outbreeding, where here common relations, here little bit different breeds, outcrossing to overcome the problems of outbreeding. Close. Outcrossing. Here some disturbance is there. We are outside this classroom. There is some function going on. So the mic sound is coming. So we have to avoid that. Closing the doors. Outcrossing. Right? Outcrossing. Then now crossing. What happens here? Different breeds. Here. For example, like Hisardale. Right? Hisardale, Bikaner. These are the breeds of sheep and goat. They are outcrossed in order to get more meat also, in order to get the better wool also. Wool quality is also fine, and meat quality is also more. And such a cross are known as they are crossed with Punjabi males with the North Indian males, with the South Indian females in the case of goat and sheep. Such a breeds are known as Hisar Dale, or it is known as Hisar Dale, or it is known as Bikaner breeds. Bikaner breeds. This we are talking about the sheep and goat. Then after this we have one very interesting cross between the different breeds. Which is the different breeds of the known as inter-specific hybridization. Interspecific hybridization. What do you mean by interspecific hybridization? Where the cross is made between closely related species. What that's why it is known as in between. The cross made in between the closely related species. Like for example, whose ancestors are common as far as the evolution is concerned. Evolution, when you go for pedigree analysis, when you go for their ancestors during the course of evolution, common ancestors. Like for example, donkey and horse, and also zebra. When you look back the chronology, their great ancestors during the course of evolution, they all evolved from a common ancestor, hippo, donkey, and horse also, and zebra also. Now, these donkey and horse are closely related species. In case of fertilization, you study that fertilization is species specific. What do you mean by that? Human sperm fertilizes only human ovum. This you study in the third chapter, human reproduction chapter. The sperm of chimpanzee will fertilize the ovum of chimpanzee. The sperm of gorilla will fertilize the ovum of gorilla. Of course, correct. Well, in natural condition. Whereas what we are talking here, hybridization. What do you mean by hybridization? Which is made artificially by using technology. Hybridization, very common term in case of plants also. In the same chapter, we study about plants also. Right? Hybridization. Right? Where they are made to cross artificially. Here they are made. Right? Now, donkey and horse, they are closely related species. Now we say that donkey is a different species, horse is a different species. But what they are? Closely related. How closely related? Their characters are same. Right? Their genes to some extent are same because they have evolved during the course of evolution. They have evolved from the same ancestor. Later, by crossing over, by morphological, genetical adaptations, changes, they have become a separate species. Clear? So, but they are close. Now, donkey is not close to other mammals like cow, buffalo. Not closely related species. It's also a mammal. Cow is also a mammal. Bull is also a mammal. But they are not closely related. Right? Though they have many characters in common, herbivores and all those things, but they are not closely related species. Like donkey is very closely related to what? Horse. One more example. Cat, or example, tiger is closely related to lion because they come from the same ancestor, Phyllis. Right? So their ancestor is common when you dates back to history or during the course of evolution. Both these different species have evolved from a common ancestor, hence they have very common characters. That's why we call them as closely related species. So such a cross is being made naturally when donkey or horse, if they mate together, if they reproduce sexual mode naturally, the sperm of donkey will not fertilize the ovum of horse, or vice versa. The sperm of horse will not fertilize the ovum of donkey, natural conditions. It is done outside, in vitro, in the lab condition. That's why we call this procedure as what? Hybridization. Hybridization. These techniques are done outside in the laboratory conditions where the sperm of donkey, for example, when male donkey sperm is crossed with the female horse. Now they fertilize, it becomes a new generation. Such a generation what we call as is known as mule. What is known as mule? Where male donkey is crossed with female horse. Don't imagine the natural process. Outside the female body, fertilization is done in the lab conditions, in vitro conditions. If you say in vivo, it is under the natural conditions. You fertilize internal fertilization like that. You are studying the basic things. In vitro conditions, the laboratory conditions, interspecific, in between the two related species. What is done? Cross is being made, hybridization is done. Such a process is what is known as interspecific hybridization. Classical example where male donkey is crossed with the female horse, or the sperms of male donkey are crossed with the ovum of female horse. When the progeny, the next generation is what is known as mule. What is known as mule? Now the question arises: why should we do this? Why should we do this? Fine, because in order to mix the characters of donkey plus horse, donkey is a total different species. Horse is a total different species, but they are closely related species. If scientists wanted some animals for their research purpose, for their own use, right? And they wanted the combination of both male and donkey's features and horse features, right? Like for example, if the example, don't mistake it. If the female go for dress selection, dress or saree selection, they say this design in that color, or that color in this design. If you show 2, 3, 4 sarees to them, they ask what? This design in that color or that color in this design. They ask different because human curiosity, they always look for different things. So like that, this character in this animal, some of these characters in this animal, because of that problem only, now you have a designer wear same color, same design. Want to buy, unlimited designer wear. You have to overcome the problems of this design, that color, this design. I hope it's clear. Some of the characters of donkey are required. Good characters of donkey are taken. Then horse, all these characters are mixed. Such animal is crossed artificially. This animal is made in the laboratory. Then this animal is known as mule. What is known as mule? And this animal is more stronger than donkey, more sturdier than horse, more disease resistant than donkey and horse, more disease resistant, more hard, more sturdier, more strength wise, more laborious. It does more work, and the size is in between the donkey and the horse, right? Clear? Such animals are as mule. These mules are there in Pune also, where we have Serum Institute of India. They are used for different purposes to make the medicine or antibodies for the snake bite. So these animals are used male. Where male donkey is crossed with female horse is known as male. Now vice versa. What is that? Male horse crossed with female donkey. That adjacent animal is known as hindi. What is known as hindi? This is also interspecific hybridization. What is opposite here? Male horse with female donkey is known as hindi. Don't get confused. Here, male donkey with female horse is known as mule. Now, this mule and hindi both are sterile animals. What do you mean by that? These animals cannot reproduce on their own. They cannot reproduce their progeny. Sterile, infertile. They are used for research purpose. They are used to do large work, tedious work, more sturdier work. They are disease resistant. Fine? Clear? But they cannot. They are sterile. You might have seen inox in the signals. Don't know inox? Inox means you don't know the word, right? Or what do you mean by that? Those who come in the signals with powerful clap, they do fine in railway stations, in rails, in signals. Now you got it, fine. Okay, Britannia 50-50 for understanding, right? So they are more stronger, right? But they are sterile. They cannot produce their children. They are sterile. They are more stronger. You can see when they come in singles, they will be taller than your cars, right? More heavy, more stronger, right? Clear. So such males which are inter-specific hybridization is done, they are sterile. They are what? Sterile. They cannot reproduce on their own. So if you want to produce again one more mule, you have to cross again male donkey with female horse, or interspecific hybridization has to be done. These are done to overcome the problems of inbreeding, outbreeding, and these animals are used in research purpose also because these animals are produced by scientists, right? It is their own property. They have the legal authority on them, right? Clear. Similarly, cross made between lion and tiger, right? Liger, tiger and lion, right? Tigon. So these are the different types of breeds in case of animals. Inbreeding, outbreeding, outcrossing, advantages, disadvantages, examples, and after that interspecific hybridization. Interspecific hybridization. The cross definition will be asked for 1 mark. Remember, the cross made between two closely related species. The animals of two closely related species, right? To produce a new breed hybrid. Such a cross is what is known as interspecific hybridization. Classical example is of mule, where cross between male monkey and female horse. I hope it's clear. Keep studying. God bless you. Good luck. Take care. Repeatedly watch the class. Make your class notes. Study material will be given to you. Fine. After certain formalities. Fine. So fulfill those. Repeatedly watch the class. Do take very good care of yourself. God bless you. Good luck.